I think it's safe to say that you can see exactly just how far the stock has fallen, of course, with the former royal known as the Duke of Sussex. His recent video, which was filmed in his home, was, well, not exactly warmly received. This was, of course, for the travelist thing that he's associated with, and this was all about, of course, telling us exactly, once again, where we go wrong in our travel and how we should be saving the planet. Harry and Meghan are doing the same thing, you know, private jet by private jet. One rule for them, one rule for us, of course. I just think it's ridiculous, and it must be very embarrassing now for the rest of the team with Travelist to realise that actually he's become a laughingstock. You know, you really should not have him as a spokesperson in front of the camera. They all must know that, but who dare tell him, particularly the sort of crybaby seemingly Prince Harry is. But it's not just really down to him shedding tears. According to a very well-placed source, Meghan Markle's at odds once again with her latest venture. Yes, Q Lemons, as ever. Let me explain. Morning, nice to see you. You're right. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you also for your lovely comments regarding our recent video with, of course, the Princess of Wales, Catherine, her love of that wonderful TV series, and of course our late monarch, Queen Elizabeth, who simply adored Upstairs, Downstairs. We all did though, didn't we? Let's be honest. I loved Upstairs, Downstairs, and even now you watch it and think it was brilliantly acted and of course brilliantly written, as we pointed out, with all of those royal connections. Now, some might not be thinking the same thing that's going to be coming out of the Netflix cameras regarding Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, their latest production, which, as we know, is a cookery show, lifestyle, blog, whatever you want to call it, all about pushing the boundaries and making things sort of enviable lifestyle. I think that's the thing you want to say. Now, you would have sort of thought that, you know, Meghan really would learn her lessons. I mean, the debacle with those ridiculous jam jars with the lemons and the shredded paper just looks naff beyond words. Whoever advises these two, whether they pay people or not, I'd be asking for a refund. The worst launch campaign I've seen so far. Fuzzy video, Instagram rubbish, and now the product, absolute rubbish. But, you know, ultimately they clearly feel they've got the right people around them. But even when they're being advised about the things they should do, seemingly Meghan and Harry don't want to take advice. You see, as we know, they've decided again to start filming, rolling the cameras this time with Meghan in a kitchen. Think Gwyneth Paltrow, think Nyla Jelly-Lawson, that sort of stuff. And the thing about that, what makes it really authentic when you look at certain things like that, are when they film in the stars' homes. A lot of these kitchen shows are done in very specialised, studios set up literally for cookery shows. The reason behind that is normally about health and hygiene and practical reasons for health and safety. Now, the Netflix bosses really believe that Meghan should be filming this show in her own home to give it some authenticity. Yes, that word, authenticity. Interesting, isn't it? Because Meghan has literally balked at this idea. But so far, they can't grasp which particular area they want to film in and which particular house. There's a lot of houses available, but a lot of them don't want the kerfuffle of having a full film crew in for an unlimited period of time, literally using their kitchen. The other side of the coin, I've been told, is this, and as ever, we have to say allegedly. Meghan's put a foot down on the fact that this then particular house that they're looking at to film in for the show could then be marketed as the house used by Meghan for her TV show. So truly, what is the value in giving the house over for that? Now, if I were the people who own the house, I'd say stuff it and just move on anyway. Just do it. What are they going to do? Not much, one could say. But of course, with Meghan, she wants to do things her own way. And while Netflix believe that the authenticity of having Meghan cooking inside her own home, and let's not forget, she was able to film 40x40 in there, and Harry's forever doing his Zoom chats in there, so why not extend it to the kitchen? Apparently, though, she doesn't want their children's routine to be disturbed, and more importantly, wants to keep her privacy. I think that went quite a while ago, don't you? Either way, Meghan's holding out to find a perfect place to start this cookery show. Now, does this smell like disaster to you? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.